Hello and welcome. This is Gigi, and this is a special full moon reading for my Capricorns. For this special full moon, it's actually a lunar eclipse in Leo. And for you, my Capricorns, that will be in your 8th house. And the 8th house is all about other people's money, other people's resource. It's all about power, death, sex, and transformation. Okay, and with that energy, the sun in Aquarius is currently in your 2nd house. Okay, so yourself, you're the 1st house, and the sign next to you is Aquarius. That is the 2nd house. That's how we calculate houses in astrology. So for this reading, I will do it a little bit differently. I'm going to pull 2 cards from this deck, my Morgan Greer deck. It's just this box over here. I put the information below the video, but I know some people like to see it. And exceptionally, I will pull 1 card from the deck, which is its Oracle card, Wisdom of the House of Light. Okay, to get additional guidance. And as I said earlier, this year I will do things very differently to this year, 2017. I really do believe we should all try to do something different. And I think you, my Capricorn, will be forced to do something different anyways once Saturn hits you at the end of the year in December. But now let's focus on this full moon reading and see the messages that you can receive from Spirit from my beautiful Capricorn. Let's see what Spirit has to say. The King of Pentacles. Yes, you are strong, very strong right now. King of Pentacles is the earth element, which represents earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. Very strong and fertile. It's all about abundance and growth, okay? Accumulation, security, and things of that nature. I kind of really do feel that's a very, fertile time for my Capricorn. Fertile both ways, sexually, but also financially, or resource, some type of resource. Could be your neighbors are really very resourceful. It could be now your family become overly resourceful. It could be your co-workers are now more resourceful. It's very good because mostly always Capricorn that are the most resourceful for their friends and their family. Okay, and so the sun in Aquarius is a great energy because, again, it's your 2nd house. It allows you whatever you do, because it's a fixed house. It's a house that belongs to Taurus. Whatever you do now, the people that you may have around you, they'll bring you something. There's some fertility. Okay, they are very useful, as you will be towards them as well. Okay, but I feel that this energy is very, very giving to you. But you may be also still in a position where you're the one giving to others. But this give that you're giving to others is just also giving you something, some amount of security. You're getting something from it as well. Okay, let's see what we have for the 2nd card. We have the 10 of Swords. Now, it's not the time to overextend yourself. And sometimes, Capricorn is kind of whenever you have that energy, is that until you exhaust yourself, it's always going to be all right, and then you're going to calculate in your head, do this, do that, until you just can't give. Something got to give, right? The 10 of Swords here, especially with the full moon in your 8th house, Leo it represents the sun, so wherever it is, it burns. Okay, it burns. It's unconsciously, it's just that's what it does. The sun burns our skin. So having the full moon in Leo is kind of what's going on. It's not very comfortable. And on top of that, like I said, the sun is in Aquarius, so there's a potential for you to overwork yourself, overdrive yourself, overdo whatever. You could even overindulge yourself. And that could be with sex, alcohol, any type of addiction, things that are detrimental to you. Now, that is something that you will do to yourself, okay? But it could be also that, with you overextending yourself. You could be overextending yourself to people that don't deserve your time. And that also, I find, you know what, I find that sometimes, but that not necessarily for Sun or Moon in Capricorns, but I find that sometimes Mars in Capricorn and Venus in Capricorn, sometimes they waste time to do things for people that they shouldn't even waste their time on. And that's coming from a Scorpio woman, a Scorpio Sun. Okay? Sometimes, you know, Capricorn, you just care for people that you should care for. Okay? Now, I'm not talking about your family, because I know Capricorn are very attached to their family. I'm talking about friends that are like family sometimes, or neighbors that have become family. Even in those relationships, they could be taking a lot from you, where you have to, at some point, put some type of healthy boundaries. Because if you don't do that, then that's where you'll go. And I think with this energy, with, you know, everything happening, I think more and more some of my Capricorn could be realizing that, you know, you could be feeling lonely, isolated. Okay, as much as you have the will, you know, and you have the strength you're looking at around you, you could be thinking, well, why? I'd like to have some help, like just a little bit, something. You could be feeling this energy with the full moon eclipse in your 8th house. You know, the full moon is in Leo. It's in your 8th house. If you count yourself, my Capricorn is the first sign. And you go counterclockwise. This is how we count houses in astrology. And you see where Leo is. It's number 8. And the 8th house is all about transformation, death, sex, power, good things. Yes, because transformation is good, but sometimes it could be, you know, it could be detrimental. So watch out for that. And I'm going to take one card from the Wisdom of the Night Oracle cards. Oracle deck, this one. And see what additional messages Spirit has for you, my Capricorns. Okay. All right. I'm going to... Oh! 2 cards fell down. Actually, 3 cards fell down, but I can't read those 3, so I'm just going to put them back and proceed slowly. Okay, and I'll pull 1 card. Well, this one is this way, so let's focus on this one. It says, Invisible, number 16. The moon definitely want to say something to some of you. Invisible, number 16. And let's read what it says for invisible. It says, sometimes you may feel like you don't fit in, as you are invisible to others. As your goddess, I see you. I know you and I believe in you. Remember that. Even if you stand alone, you stand in your truth. And the right people will stand with you. And you know that already, Capricorns. But sometimes, like I said, I feel like sometimes some Capricorns give a lot of energy to things or people they shouldn't. But I'm going to end this reading here for you, my beautiful Capricorns. Let me know how this resonated with you. Leave me comments. Until next time, send you lots of kisses. I love you.